Well, it was meant to be the start of a 72-hour ceasefire and also display Vladimir Putin's willingness to enter some sort of ceasefire agreement. But it didn't take long for artillery fire to be heard on the front line in eastern Ukraine. Ukraine's foreign minister has described the truce as a farce and accused Moscow of violating it 734 times. Russia has also counter-accused, claiming Kyiv has broken it on 488 occasions.
There
have already been 3 strikes in the 7 hours and 46 minutes of the ceasefire, so I don't have a concrete answer to this question. The facts speak for themselves.
It was always questionable as to whether or not the ceasefire would hold. The Russian president also declared one at Easter, but that also failed, and there have been some 20 other occasions in which they have all managed to be broken. When Vladimir Putin announced this one, Ukraine's leader Volodymyr Zelensky questioned his motivations and asked why he didn't want to extend that for 30 days, which had been discussed in peace negotiations with the United States.
It's more of a kind of political and symbolic gesture than it is an actual ceasefire per se. And I think for the Russians, it was important to demonstrate to the United States that they are willing to agree to some sort of a deal.
Russian President Vladimir Putin announced this particular ceasefire to take place during celebrations marking 80 years since the end of the Second World War in Europe and the defeat of Nazi Germany. For those celebrations, he's hosting more than 20 global leaders, including his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, who arrived in Moscow to much fanfare. In one of the Kremlin's most opulent halls, the pair met, they shook hands. After almost 4 hours of talks, President Putin described the meeting as warm and substantive, while the Chinese leader, who's helped keep Russia's economy afloat as Western sanctions were imposed following its invasion of Ukraine, saw an opportunity to further deepen ties and draw an ally in closer as its trade tensions with the United States intensify. From stronger military ties to economic ones, both leaders agreed to further deepen relations against what they described as America's influence. And both of them appearing together on the world stage commemorating such an event certainly does send a strong message to the Western world.